So next I want to look at the types of videos you can make. This is going to help explain as well the terminology that I'm using throughout the course, but you should decide fairly early on what kind of channel you want to be building. So the first option is vlogs. Now vlog technically means video blog, so actually any video you make is technically a vlog, and lots of people use the terms in lots of different ways. But to me, a vlog means when you're out and about with your camera filming. So it's very dynamic, you're walking around, you're explaining your day or your week or your holiday, and I would consider vlogging to be that out and about kind of selfie style, which Pointless Vlog is really famous for. Now when it comes to vlogging, a lot of channels have been built entirely on weekly vlogs, which means you film your whole week and release it as one video. They're normally about 15-20 minutes long. They're a bit longer, the weekly vlogs, because you've done so much in a week. So you'll start with, hello, it's Monday, this week I'm going to be doing so-and-so, and then you film your food, you film your activities, you film your emotions. These are the kind of videos that people really let you into their lives. You'll see them crying, you'll see them laughing, you'll see them announce their pregnancy, you'll see them announce their engagement. All this kind of thing is what weekly vlogging normally involves. So of course that's going to be one video a week, and some weekly vloggers also do a video in the middle of the week that's not an out and about, that's a sat down video, maybe doing a Q&A or talking about makeup or talking about fashion or doing gaming, depending on what kind of channel they are. But weekly vlogs is a really popular option at the moment, and they're getting a lot of views. Another option is daily vlogs, and as you can imagine, these are a lot more work. A lot of people do just 1 month of daily vlogs. So for example, Fleur de Force, who's one of my favourite, she normally does 2 videos a week. They're very kind of formal, sit down, talks about makeup, tutorials, product reviews. But in maybe the month of February, she'll do a video every single day and be doing daily vlogging. So she'll take you out on her adventures to press events, she'll show you her home with her dogs and her husband, and she'll be doing videos every day. But of course with this, you have to remember that it's not only filming the video, it's editing it and uploading it, which can take longer than you might think. Even uploading the video, depending on your internet speeds, could take maybe an hour, maybe longer. And you don't just upload. You also have to do the description, the tags, the thumbnail, the title, share it on social media. All of this we're going to be looking at later, so don't panic. I will teach you how to do all of that. But it's something you should consider if you want to do daily vlogs. A lot of people do daily vlogs in December as kind of a big Christmas vlogging spectacular, and lots of the really big YouTubers do that, so that's something you might want to consider. Depending on what time of year you're watching this, maybe when Christmas comes around you'll be really well established and you'll want to do daily vlogs, or maybe you'll be brand new and it's a good way for you to start to get integrated with the channel. But you should just expect that daily vlogs are a lot of work. Another option for vlogs is travel vlogs. This is something that I do. So when I'm on holiday for a week, I was recently in Egypt for example, I film the holiday and I release an Egypt travel vlog. It means that I'm not filming my whole life all the time, it's not too imposing into my day-to-day life, but when I'm on holiday, I film it all and then I have a really amazing memory captured of it. So travel vlogging is something you might want to consider. Again, it's going to be about 15, 20, 25 minutes long for a travel vlog. They're okay to be a bit longer because they're normally a whole week. And you want to make the travel vlogs a little bit more artistic. The daily and weekly vlogs tend to be very real. It's just you, all your emotions, all the madness, and it's kind of real life. Whereas the travel vlogs, people often like it to have maybe music in the background, have some beautiful panning shots of the beach, maybe scuba diving, that kind of thing. So a travel vlog has a slightly more Instagram filtered feel to it of being very beautiful compared to a daily vlog or a weekly vlog. So the next type of videos I'm going to be calling informational. So this is where it's sat down in a static environment. So normally when you do an informational video, it might be a technology tutorial, or if you're a business, it might be a kind of business one about how to get more press coverage or how to use your website, a kind of tutorial style. But there's also lots of beauty and fashion videos doing this, where you'll do a tutorial of how to do your makeup or a review of some new beauty launches, that kind of thing. So anything that's sat down, static, a bit more controlled environment, I would call an informational video. So as I said, some people do a mixture of vlogs and informational. It depends what kind of channel you want to do, and you don't have to commit straight away to just one type. Most people do a mixture. But for the informational ones, the quality needs to be much higher. So ideally, you'd have lights like I've got today, a high quality DSLR camera as opposed to a little point and shoot for the vlog, and probably a lovely background. I normally have flowers or candles or lovely bed covers kind of thing in the background, and it's going to be much more static and carefully composed environment. The informational videos should also be a bit shorter, ideally under 10 minutes, whereas the vlogs can be maybe 15 or 20 because you're sort of watching a real person's life. It's almost more like reality TV, so you don't mind watching for so long. Whereas informational, people have a bit less patience and they want to get the information and move on to the next thing. Another thing we want to do on these kind of videos is include a mixture of shots. So you'll do full-length shots like we have today, where I'm just talking to you, but you also need to do close-up shots, especially if it's a product review of makeup or clothes, where you hold it close to the camera. You might want to swatch it, where you take the lipstick and show it on your hand so they can see how it actually is on skin rather than just in the product, and hold that kind of thing close to camera. So I normally film it in 2 separate sections. I'll film myself saying the whole video, just holding the products up, and then I'll stop the camera and I'll come up really close and I'll just film my hand or possibly the table with the products on, swatching them, demonstrating them. And the same with clothes. I'll film myself talking about them with my views, my opinions, and then I'll film either further away of me actually wearing them with a full-length shot, or closer up where you can really see the fabrics and the prints held really close to the camera. So it depends what kind of video you're doing, but you should consider cutting together a mixture of different shots like that. If you're doing gaming, you'll probably have footage of you playing, just your excitement, your face, your reactions, and then also footage of the screen, where it's going to show what's actually happening on the screen. People are going to want to see both. With gaming, you'll probably want to do a split screen or an overlay, so you have the computer screen and your face on top of each other. But for the beauty ones, you can cut between them more easily. It depends what kind of videos you're doing. So the next one is specific to fashion, but it is lookbooks. What this means is maybe once a season or once a month, depending on how you want to do it, you film outfits. It might be that it's brand specific. Maybe you're wearing only Topshop clothes because you've been sponsored by Topshop. So it would be a Topshop lookbook where you show their whole range. Or maybe it would be a January lookbook where you show some of your favourite outfits you've worn that month. Some people even do weekly lookbooks called things like My Week in Outfits, where they'll just show their outfits for that week. And with lookbooks, there's normally not really any talking. You might do a talking introduction to say welcome to the video and what they can expect, and possibly a talking conclusion saying thank you for watching, please subscribe. But generally, in the middle or overall, there's no talking at all. It's going to have music on the background. Depending on the vibe, it might be relaxed music, it might be upbeat hip-hoppy music, but it's just going to be your outfits. These are normally ideally filmed quite artistically. Maybe each outfit is in a different location around your town that kind of matches the outfit. So you might do a forest one, a city one, a beach one, try and mix it up to match the different outfits and keep your user really engaged. These are definitely going to need full-length shots of the outfit, of course, but then also close-ups of each item. So close-ups of your shoes, close-ups of the print, close-ups of your jewellery, of your bag, even of your makeup. So you'll want to cut it together and it'll need to be quite professionally done. I'll include a link to some of my lookbooks so you can get an idea. But of course there's going to be a spectrum of editing where you learn things as you go along. So nowadays I often do rewinding sections to make it a bit more exciting, or mirrored sections where I've got myself doing the same thing mirrored. All of these capabilities are in iMovie or Final Cut Pro, whatever you're using. But lookbooks are a really fun way to display a big selection of fashion items, and it can be quite a popular sponsored video as well. The next type of video is a tag video. Now what this means, you may remember from years ago on forwarding emails or MySpace, where it would say, tag your friends in this challenge. So perhaps you would have a list of 20 questions that you would answer by email or on Facebook, and then you would tag other people to answer the same questions. And this is kind of a spiral on from that. So there's lots of different tags out there. I'll include a list of some great ones, but there's also a lot on the internet and they're always updating with different tags you can do. So for example, the boyfriend tag. It's a list of about 20 questions where you get your boyfriend onto your channel and you ask him all these questions and he answers them to the camera. So things like, how did we meet? What do you like about me? What's your job? What's your favourite pet? I don't know, kind of fun things. And the way that tags work is they're very fun. So it's a really nice way for your viewers to get to know you a bit better, and they can be quite viral, of course, because you tag other people, and people are often searching for the boyfriend tag or the mum tag or the TMI tag, where you give all this personal information about yourself. So it can be a really good way to jump onto popular searches like that and get your video seen. They're also amazing for collaborations. If you want to work with another YouTuber and you want to combine your channels, it's a really great way to grow viewers, because on their channel they'll recommend yours, so their viewers will come and subscribe to you, and on your channel you'll recommend theirs, so your viewers will go and subscribe to them. So potentially both of you can double your subscribers from doing a collaboration. But a tag is a really nice way to do that. So for example, coming up, I've got a Closet Confidential tag with another fashion blogger friend of mine. She's going to come on my channel, and I'm going to use this tag where we ask each other all about clothes we love, clothes we've never worn, the most expensive thing in our wardrobe, the best find in our wardrobe, that kind of thing. And it means it kind of gets the conversation flowing to make a really interesting video for your viewers. So it's great for collaborations, and it's really great for growing your channel. Finally, there's a sort of broad other section for things that didn't really fit into these examples. So it might be that you are doing gaming videos, which is something I haven't really covered, or it might be that you're doing brand promotional videos where you just talk about a whole brand and they've paid you to kind of almost like an advert, but in a more natural, organic way. Or maybe even pranks videos. There's a whole world of videos out there on YouTube, and you might even want to invent your own category. But that's a sort of introduction to vlogs, informational, tags, and lookbooks, which are a broad idea of the kind of videos you can do that you might want to use to get ideas for your channel.